Hello, today we're gonna go straight to the point. So we have, in 2020, Pentagon officially released a UFO video. So exactly a coronavirus, that's when everything started. It's real weird timing. But then we have the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, also released on 2021, exactly 1 year, and it says something about unidentified aerial phenomena, and in general talks about aliens. And then we have in 2022 and till 2023, where NASA created a team to research this whole alien thing, and they came to conclusion that they don't come from space, but they come from different dimension, or at least that's a possibility, is what they say. And then we have in 2023 the very famous Congress meeting where they revealed a lot of aliens and everything, and how everything is hidden and all this stuff. Now, you have to know that if a news station tries to broadcast this much, and I will show you a video that also talk about this, but they didn't broadcast it as much. This one was from CBN, they transmitted to 4 million people, probably another 10 in their TV channels. This is not something that was contained, nobody has to know. By that alone, you have to ask some questions. What really was all that? And then we have 8 news channel and a lot of channels talks about a UFO crash, that a story about a people who saw a UFO crash and an alien in the backyard.
A family says something crashed into their backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around.
Something landed or crashed. Whether it was non-humans or not, it certainly scared the people living on this property. Flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Someone calls 911, report.
And they've tried to push it this much. There's something going on in the background. They have some kind of agenda that they are trying to push to people. And there are a lot of, like even in my country, they try to push this on the news. They have a little jokes about aliens in all the TV series that came out recently. In general, there are a lot of weird alien things that they're trying to push. Then we have the Miami test, is what I like to call it. Which, in my personal opinion, I could be wrong, but I think they were trying to test this fake alien invasion to see how people will react if there was a fake alien invasion. So supposedly all these cups that you're seeing here was for some people who were shooting fireworks. And yeah, I don't know. It's pretty weird. I think it was because a lot of people say that they saw aliens in there. I think it was a test to see how people will react if all this goes down. And then with that, we have the video that wasn't released and wasn't tried to be broadcast as much. It is Dr. Carl Rosin, which was an assistant of Wernher von Braun, which was a chief architect in one of the pieces of the Apollo 11. And in one of his books of von Braun, he says that, I don't know if this is the original was published in 1952 and it was all in German, and then it was, I think, republished in the public in 2006, that's the one. It's called Project Mars, A Technical Tale. In the page 177, they say that the Mars government they're trying to establish specifically says Mars government will have a leader entitled Elon. And now we have Elon Musk trying to really push going to Mars. Now this video I'm gonna show you, it was before 9/11, and it was before the terrorists became a really big deal. It was already somewhat a big deal, but it was, I think, after 9/11 when they really make them the bad guy.
And we have to prevent the weaponization of space because there is a lie being told to everyone that the weaponization of space is now first being based upon the evil empire, the Russians, There are many enemies, he said, against whom we're going to build this space-based weapon system, the first of whom was the Russians, which was existing at that time. Then there would be terrorists. Then there would be third world countries. Now we call them rogue nations or nations of concern. Then there would be asteroids. And then he would repeat to me over and over, and the last card, the last card, the last card would be the extraterrestrial threat. Well, at the time, I kind of laughed when he said asteroids, and when he said extraterrestrials, I knew I wasn't going to deal with that subject. And now we hear on the news just today, this week, that they've slid in another enemy. Only this time we're going to protect our satellites. In other words, we have to have some reason to spend these trillions, to waste these dollars on a space-based weapon system, and they're all lies. This is a system, he told me, that would never protect anyone. Even back then, he talked about suitcase bombs. He talked about chemical, viral, bacterial, biological warfare that these space-based weapons would never protect us against. And then he told me that, in fact, if you travel around the world, which I did after he died in 1977, I met with people in over 100 countries who were friends. They didn't want to build space-based weapons. I became a space and missile defense consultant. And I worked with people around the world. I became an advisor to the People's Republic of China. They don't want to build a space-based weapon system. And he told me back then that they didn't. He said, go to Russia. They're considered to be the enemy. I got on a plane by myself. When I got to Russia, I had a list of people that I had read out of the newspaper. Chernenko was in office then. He was the only one I didn't get a chance to meet. They introduced me to everyone when I got there. And when I got back, I said, oh my Lord, this man is telling the truth. There is no threat. And I've been waiting until this day for 27 years, and I'm expecting the spin to happen, because he also explained to me that as a military strategist, as a person who worked on the MX missile, which I did later, he said, you will find that there is going to be a spin to find some enemy against whom we have to build space-based weapons. And now we should expect the spin, because he said part of the formula for the intelligence community is if they might have a weapon, then we have to consider that they do have these weapons. So now they do have these weapons, so now we have to build these weapon systems. And that's the formula, except that it's all based on a lie. And these are words that Werner von Braun told me in 1974, and I will testify before the Congress under oath about everything I have said and more.
I want to emphasize that all of these witnesses each could speak for probably anywhere from 2 to 5 hours about what they have witnessed. We were trying to give you a snapshot. We have another 400 of these witnesses. I have carried this burden for 8 years.
Now, this whole video is about 2 hours. I'll have it linked down below. They also talked about aliens be real in 2001, but no media ever covered it. And then we have the fact that they have made a 500-page, and for the Congress, they have made 4 hours media. There was 120 hours of interviews, and they have narrowed down to 4 hours for the media to take it and broadcast it to media, news, whatever. Nobody covered it. And also, another weird thing is in 2020, they had the website that they have a lot of info. In 2020, it was taken down to start their new agenda, so nobody could find information about what really being said here. Then we have Werner von Braun and his tombstone, which in the lower right corner, it has Psalms 19:1. That's very interesting, because in the Bible, Psalms 19:1, I'll use the King James Version, says the following: the heavens declared the glory of God, and the firmament soothed his handiwork. Firmament is basically God put between heaven and earth, think of it as an invisible layer to separate these two. So by putting this on his stone, he means that there is no space and there is no aliens. Then we go to Starlink of Elon Musk. I mean, I can't know that, but it is very likely that if they have some kind of holographic technology in them, they surround the whole planet, they could very easily create a fake alien invasion to kind of push this kind of fake alien invasion. And why I'm saying that is because in the Bible, in 2 Thessalonians 2 to 9 to 12, it talks about the end of the world. I'm using the New version, and you can see the Bible prophecies I made below. Here's what it says. The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie, and all the ways that weakness deceives those who are perishing. They perish because they refuse to love the truth, and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion, so that they will believe the lie, and so that all will be condemned who have not believed the truth, but have delight in wickedness. So is this person that's going to come create a very powerful illusion about fake alien invasion and make us all believe that aliens are real, and maybe trying to pussy the Satan's mark, and maybe that's the only way we can be saved from all these aliens or something else? It's something to think about.